It's time for Slay the Spire. Standard Ascension, Ironclad, level 20 run. Let's see if we can't make a level 20 victory work. Here for us today. Random rare card. There's a lot of good rare cards and a lot of bad ones, but I'll roll the bones. Hope we get something good, and I think we did. Reaper, for healing, seems like it could be absolutely incredible. It does incentivize running a strength deck. I think we should definitely go heavy question mark path. I do understand that heavy question mark path does mean you add fewer cards before the elite fights, but I would still love to pull in not gonna kill him next turn, but this is still good. I would love to pull in a couple of good upgrades, or maybe good relics before we fight some elites. You never know what you're gonna get. I think a spot weakness is exactly what we want. Early shop is not what we wanted, especially having two extremely good relics be unaffordable. Bottled Lightning, put Apotheosis in your hand turn 1, you love it. Oddly Smooth Stone, anything that increases dex is amazing, but we can't afford it, so I really don't like this option here. We could remove a card, or we could add in a Rampage. It is a thin deck. Rampage Headbutt would work pretty well to, keep that card moving around and doing an absurd amount of damage. There's a chance we could make it work, but it's also just a decent enough attack to add in that I am comfortable adding it in right now. If we get the curse, we cannot remove it at the shop. We might get a question mark to remove it. So I'm gonna go for it. And dude, Gurya is amazing. Absolutely outstanding. Do we want Golden Idol? I think we do. I don't think we want the curse, but I also don't want to take damage. But I'm gonna add the curse. This is such a weird... Oh my god, what is with the shops? This is such a weird start. We've had 2 shops and 5 beacons. But I tell you what, I'm gonna upgrade... And I'm gonna get Bash upgraded first, but then I'm gonna lift, I think. I'm gonna do a lot of lifting. I really hope we didn't fight Lagavulin, but if we still had the Bash, it wouldn't matter. Or the Bash not upgraded because we would have just done Gurya. I know I'm losing 5 HP, but I want Bash first. Anyways, what the hell am I talking about? What am I saying here? I think we've got a good run. It's just a really weird start because we don't really have too many advantages early right now. We've added a couple of curses and we've, picked up Gurya, which doesn't help us right now. It only helps us once we can actually start resting and gaining strength, but it's still pretty good. So we will live here. Should have used Rampage earlier to up its damage. You're right, we didn't pick Strength. For some reason in my head I thought we did pick Strength. Give me a Rage. Give me a Lift. Lifting makes Reaper better, which is why I want to do it. I do know that there's an elite up here, but I'm kind of hoping, that we can either heal before the elite fight or just kind of like skip the elite fight. I want to take as little as possible. Ideally, I mean, that's a really good amount of damage, but ideally like spot weakness into a Reaper. We didn't. In fact, we didn't even draw Reaper. Can heal for 4 next turn if we draw like 1 attack, and then we can play the Reaper, but it's only gonna hit for 5. Ah, I hate this. I hate this. It's not what I wanted. I'm gonna skip the elite. This is such an interesting deck. I really want to try to make it work. Can't kill you. Like, I don't even want to hit these guys. I want to wait for Reaper to show up, but we're gonna take damage on this turn. But we're gonna heal 25 before the boss. It's only frickin' Guardian. We should be fine against him. Let's put up block. Well, I guess we're just gonna kill you. I mean, we took no damage, it's still pretty good. Heavy Blade is something that we're gonna want to take. We're gonna want to keep lifting. Remove, transform, or upgrade. We want to remove the curse. So remove, regret. We have another curse that we need to remove. But then we have 3 strength up. Honestly, we're gonna have 3 strength up. Pantograph, so we're gonna heal before the boss fight. Should have probably played Essence of Steel before we got hit twice, but we'll save it for the boss fight and use it. We have a Reaper in the deck, a Flex Potion, a Shrug. Should have probably taken the headbutt, but because we're fighting this Guardian, I wanted to get the block in there. And this is a very good start, I think. And also we can take curses thanks to Darkstone. Like right now, what do we do? I think you probably just play the Flex Potion. You're not getting an absolute ton of value out of it, but I didn't play it for value. I played it mostly just so that we could make sure to flip him on the next turn. And we should be fine now. This deck is getting thick. It's 20 cards. Yeah, that's not that thick. Again, I think people focus way too much on deck thickness in these Ascension modes. It's gotta be thick enough to live, you know? It's gotta be thick enough that you can actually have good cards, because we still have base strikes defense, and we have another curse to remove. We're not going to be winning this run if we don't add in cards at this point. We still need to add stuff to the deck for it to win. We're getting there. We are very, very, very much getting there, though. And I think, you know, against the Guardian here, I think we will live. I don't see him killing us. I don't see us killing him on this turn, though, so let's just put up some blocks. It's a shame that Heavy Blade was drawn on that turn. 41 plus 15... I don't want to take 20. I don't really want to take 10 either. And I don't like not playing Heavy Blade, but we got him. We can easily do 2 damage. Should have played Spot Weakness, but you're dead next turn with 1 attack. And this was a pretty good fight. This was a pretty good floor. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, it was a good floor. And I didn't even think about this, but Pantograph, by the way, is really good on Essential Level 20, because on the 3rd act you fight 2 bosses, you'll get the healing in between the 2 bosses, which is really nice. I like Fiendfire because it does get affected by Guria. I like Bludgeon. But give me Fiendfire. Even if we get Snecko, this is 2 extra cards. I know Juggernaut is good for block, but it's not really a block deck unless we play Rage. Give me Fiendfire. I will take Velvet Choker. We don't play more than 6 cards in a turn. I think this is an easy choice. Now we can play Reaper and a couple of blocks. We do need to add better blocks, and we do need to upgrade cards. Will we fight elites? I think we can. I don't really want to, because we don't have like we don't have an Immolate or anything, but we could. Let's go this path though and remove our curse and hit question marks. You can do 40 damage or nearly 40 damage. Actually, we can do 40 damage or more than 40 damage. I'm gonna go more than 40. Also, we didn't play Essence of Steel. Probably should have on the previous fight, but let's play it now. Take 2 damage instead of more than 2. Good, we healed the full. I think a Sword Boomerang fits. However, we already have a Twin Strike and a Heavy Blade. Do we really need a Sword Boomerang? We can upgrade it, and then the strength will be affected by it 4 times, but Heavy Blade is currently 5, and we can upgrade Heavy Blade. I think we don't need Sword Boomerang, so I'm gonna skip it. And I'm going to try to actually do upgrades instead. Ritual Dagger. With a strength deck, I don't think this is important. I'd honestly rather get the gold, go to the shop. Give me a relic. Stone Calendar is pretty decent. I would love Paper Frog. I would love Uppercut. The weakness is very handy. We also need to remove a card. Let's remove the last curse. I will take a... I'll take an Uppercut, Vulnerability and Weakness. And honestly, give me the Flex Potion. And I'll turn that Flex Potion into an Elite Fight, I think. So this will gain 9 damage. It'll go to 32. I can't kill you on this turn, but I don't need to kill you. I just need to get you low enough that Reaper kills you. So I feel like that's okay. We will take some damage. Thunderclap would be good too. Yes, it would. If I find a Thunderclap, I will probably add it. So let's do 16, and this will do basically 30. It's not enough to kill the Mugger, so I think we do kill the Looter and then put up block with Rampage. We put up 11 block, still waiting for a Reaper. There's my Reaper. We heal for 10, which means we heal for full if we kill him, and we will kill him. We've got a Fiendfire. Fiendfire, I'm realizing, is not that important in the deck, is it? But yeah, I think I will fight. Oh my lord, I did not look in the future. We have lots of elites to fight, but lots of opportunities to heal from enemies, which is a very good thing. Let's fight one elite. This is not that bad. I would like to not play Reaper. I really hate this guy is going to hit me, though, and make me weak. So be it. He's going to make me frail as well, so hopefully the Gremlin leader doesn't attack. He is, but we drew Uppercut, which is very nice. I don't mind taking damage, again. Like, this is about getting Reaper on a turn where he just summons enemies after we have played Spot Weakness. Yo, Spot Weakness is coming up at the wrong time. Playing Flex Potion, getting a lot of value out of killing the enemies. It's not a very good turn. And these guys are charging up, please. "23 kills you. Since that doesn't kill you, I might want to try to make it so that you could die on the next turn, but it's 24 damage. We still have to do 30 next turn. I don't know if we could do 30. We'd have to, like, Spot Weakness Fiendfire or something, but I'm really looking to try to get a heal on the next turn. I guess we could always Flex Potion. Could you not, please? I mean, I have you, but I wish I could heal. We can heal off of an enemy fight. We can keep the Flex Potion. That's what Reaper's for. Corruption. That's an interesting card. I don't think we need it. Instead, because we picked up Singing Bowl, I'm going to go high on the max HP. Seems like a good call. We do need to do a lot of upgrades in this deck. Rage, Twin Strike, Heavy Blade. There's a lot of stuff that we need to upgrade, and there's not a lot of campfires on this path because I did not look ahead, and I should have. $13-16. I think this is pretty good. If we can Reaper 16 HP back, having taken none, I'd be happy. I don't want to kill him, is the only thing, but he's going to be weak for, or he's going to be vulnerable for 3 turns. This is all about waiting for Reaper right now. I'll even heal for 10. So there's my Reaper. Good heal. Cleave, Carnage, Iron Wave. We do have a bit of a crowd control problem. I don't think a Cleave is really the way to go about it, though. It is pretty good with strength, but it's gonna take the max HP. Max HP is very important. This will hit you 4 times. It'll knock you down. I really don't care. Tell you what. I tell you what. Give me an offering. We lose a little bit of HP. I didn't want to draw Reaper, but I was kind of thinking maybe we could play Fiendfire, but I really don't want to do that right now. Instead, what I think I'm going to do is just hit you. And, you know what? I'll play Reaper. Honestly, it's a decent heal. On a turn when we're not really doing anything else anyways. So, 6/6 weakness. We're going to take 9. Still need significantly better blocks in this deck somewhere. 21. I think another Heavy Blade is pretty good. We don't really need the attack, so you know what? Give me the HP. Full HP build. Preserved Insect. Very helpful. Especially when we have that upcoming extra elite fight in front of us. A Whirlwind. Now, Whirlwind would be a card that I would love to add in. Significantly more than a basic Cleave. You're doing 24 damage, huh? I don't want to heal for 7. Hate this. Take 3. Very small chance of drawing Reaper, but I guess we just have to draw lethal, which we did. 18 plus, this should do 10. It did 11. I guess because of the fact that we were weak. It did more than I thought it would. Dropkick. It's a free attack if we can play it after Bash or Uppercut, but it's not really super necessary. The strength does affect it very nicely, but if we go up against an enemy that has protection against vulnerability, it's not super amazing. I'm just gonna go for the max HP again. Slowly rebuilding the HP reserves. Taking 1 damage. You're gonna gain strength, I know. I'll be honest with you. Go ahead, hit me for 9. Do an 18. I don't think I can... Barely not enough. I was really hoping it would be. I mean, I could Power Potion and try to draw an Inflame, and then that would do enough damage to kill him, but, you know, they'll be dead anyways, let's be honest. There we go. A couple of attacks will kill him. I will take another Shrug. Need better blocks. I will also, honestly, probably save the Power Potion, because this is going to be a pretty easy turn 1. We get a big heal out of it, and then we kill these guys within, like, the next 3 turns. So I'm going to save the Power Potion, maybe play it on the boss fight, I suppose. Do 10 damage, 13 damage. This does 9. Well, I guess we kill you. We'll take 13 on this turn. Should probably kill you first, let's be honest. We gotta stop the wounds. And this guy also gains 1 strength every turn. So he's gotta go. He's gotta go. 24, 8. 32. It's actually 8 twice, it's more than that. Gremlin Horn's not bad. Shrug, pretty good. We have an Uppercut, though. Once we upgrade Uppercut, we don't really need Shockwave, I don't think. Give me the max HP, we'll go to the shop. Kind of like a War Paint. Rage and Shrug, that's a pretty good get. What'd you have? Warcry? Nah. So ideally, oh my lord, I was gonna say ideally we heal out a Snake Plant. You don't heal off a Snake Plant. Oh no, you don't. You just hope you don't lose too much HP off of Snake Plant. Yo, what we need is a disarm. Because this is stupid. Hate you. Give me the +2 max HP. I think I will rest. I know we need to upgrade cards, but we can't, I don't think. Fight you. It's kind of open for a demon form. Juggernaut's interesting with Rage. Barricade is interesting so we can play Shrug. Barricade Rage, but we're not really like putting up a lot of block. But we can do damage, we don't need Juggernaut for the damage. You know, give me the free Barricade. We'll play Speed Potion once we get a lot of blocks in our hand, and we'll just see if we can just let it ride. We didn't need to rest, we had Pantograph. I'm an idiot. And by idiot, I mean I am a fool, and by fool, I mean I am me, Abe. Could have been a good turn for the Dex Potion, but we didn't know we were going to draw a Defend with the Shrug. It's going to do 19. This will do 30. We can definitely kill a full health Torchhead. We came very close to killing another one. That's actually a really good draw. Get these basic defends and basic strikes out of here. So here's every negative in the game. Let us, honestly, get that vulnerability going on. Rage is exactly what I'm looking for. Rage is not affected by Frailty, which is really nice. Not the turn I wanted to Reaper, we want it next turn. So I'm just gonna hit you. Oh, Stone Calendar! Hey, thank you! That's extremely useful. 24, 15. Rage, Shrug. Get an attack potion, double tap, Barricade, Impervious. I gotta think Impervious is pretty good for high quality block, and we are missing high quality block. Double tap is really nice for things though like Uppercut, Rage, Reaper. So I think I'm gonna go double tap. And here, what do we want? Runic, Beast, or Black Star? Runic's tempting. We have Defends. Spot Weakness will be guaranteed playable. Rage can be played with 1-cost attacks. Double tap can be played with Reaper. Black Star is interesting with Preserved Insect, but we don't really need that many relics right now. What I need is card upgrades, and taking Runic would mean that I would have better blocks just through the ability to play the blocks whenever I need them perfectly. It's an interesting one. Like, being able to play Spot Weakness is really big. Being able to play Fiend Fire if I have 10 cards in hand. Yeah, I'm gonna take Runic. Like, Black Star, I always take it and then end up regretting it because I end up dying on the elites. Yeah, we have a pretty strong deck, but not from a defensive standpoint. But I love Runic. Runic is a great relic. We have to fight the Burning Elite. There is a shop early, but I'd like to skip it and then go to a shop later. I mean, I suppose we're gonna go to that shop anyway, so we'll go this path. So, Spot Weakness has to be played. I will, I'll play I might play both potions here, actually, but let's start with that. You know? I hate that these guys are gonna gain thorns. The thorns might end up killing me. I will take 2 damage. We have to kill these guys quickly. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If we don't kill them quickly, we are freaking dead. So how we're gonna do this? I think what we're gonna do is rage. If we rage double tap Reaper, we take no damage, but we don't really... Actually, we'll block some, but I'm like... Can we defend, bash, rage, double tap Reaper next turn? Like, defend, bash, rage, double tap Reaper, it'll kill you. Defend, bash. Next turn we'll rage, double tap Reaper, and we will take some damage, but it's like as good as it's gonna get, I think. Yeah. Because of the fact that this guy was vulnerable, we actually healed more than we took. So now we only have to hit each one once. That's not too bad. So now there's 8 block. 10 block. We'll wipe. Honestly, we'll wipe you. And then we'll end turn. Ben 10, thank you for the sub. Hello, welcome. Now, the reason why, by the way, I played the Fiendfire is because I know what I have in my deck, which is enough blocks that I can take no damage. I did that very specifically. And we're actually going to heal to full. That was better than I thought it could ever be. True Grit feels like it's better now in a runic deck to exhaust a card from your hand. I'm tempted to take it, but I know that we have plenty of upgrade targets already. But it's good to get a card out of your hand as well. I'll take it. I don't know, I'll pray that maybe we can get like... Oh, yes! Normality sucks, though! But that's so much gold, and then all we need to do is fight 2 elites, go to the shops, fight another elite. Oh, it's so unbelievably tempting. Comedian, good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I'll see you Thursday. Because we have Fiendfire, I know this sucks because the normality stays in your hand, but fuck it. We're gonna do it. Wanna know why? Because I'm crazy. I will take 3 colorless cards. We want Apotheosis. Okay. Enlightenment, it's a pretty good card to hold on to and make everything free. Cheap, rather. Finesse, gain block, draw a card. Not good with normality, though. Shuffle draw, meh. The bomb. Give me the max HP. We don't need healing, we have a Reaper. So I'm gonna say, give me the max HP. We traded some HP for max HP. It's actually not that bad. So, this is one of those turns that is just going to suck. You have normality in your hand, you can only play 3 cards a turn. We don't play too many cards. I would love to bash Reaper. We're actually going to... I wish I could play 4 cards. We're going to Reaper Fiendfire just to kill. That's why I take Fiendfire, or that's why I took Normality, because we have Fiendfire. I think we can make it work. Seeing red can work once we get rid of Normality, but we do have Enlightenment. Give me the max HP. So we have to fight the Burning Elite. It is Reptomancer, plus 4 strength. Honestly, not that bad. However, we do have to We're going to be able to play Clash, so I kind of like this. We're going to... Oh, thank God we didn't draw a skill. We're probably going to take damage. We're going to save the Fiendfire so, until after we draw Normalities. We know what to do. I do like the Enlightenment now, but no, we're going to wait on the Normalities. And we're going to wait for as many cards in hand as possible as well. Like, we can kill Reptomancer. Bash Fiendfire does it. 19 damage times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 20 times 8. 160 damage minus 8. That's more than enough. That was extremely good. I think a Whirlwind completely fits. We need crowd control of some sort. This does give us some crowd control. It's one card you can play. You can play it at the end of your hand if you don't want to hold it, just so that you can draw some other stuff. Intimidate is nice. Ideally, we would double tap, upgrade double tap, and then upgrade uppercut, and then double tap the uppercut, but I'm gonna go Whirlwind. It's a good card. We are gonna also finally upgrade something. I think uppercut for more weakness and vulnerability is kind of nice. Who is this, Timekeeper? We're fine against the Timekeeper. And we have just an infinite amount of money now. Get rid of Normality, take the Lantern, take Mercury Hourglass. I think we can probably take a Dropkick. We can definitely take some potions, so give me a attack potion. If we can apply vulnerability, Dropkick is good, let's say. Let's not add any other cards right now. Let's also not add Magnetism. I don't want to add cards in our hand that we might not necessarily be able to play. Instead, and Flame is nice. 4 strength. Can always play it on a turn when we are able to. We'll take it. I know we need to not thicken up the deck too much, but I'm still going to take it. We have to take the Sapphire Key. Pen would be amazing, but we can't take it. We also have to rest right before the elite, or the boss fight rather. We have to rest and get the key piece, which is scary as shit, but whatever. Should have played the defend to dump it. Also, should have played the defends first for slowness. This is a horrible set of draw, though. It strikes and defends is the problem, not even Normality. So give me the uppercut. The True Grit, which hit Fiendfire, which is extremely bad. F. And then just give me the strike. I'm thinking next turn, attack potion, try to get Fiendfire. That was insanely bad, though. We got Thunderclap. Sword Boomerang is pretty good. We gotta kill him. We gotta kill him. That's like... That's extremely bad. I think we're gonna die because we exhausted Fiendfire. We're gonna die because we exhausted the wrong card. Because I ran the risk. That's extremely disappointing. Like, there's no way I can kill him in time. Man, that's so fucking bad. And it also feels like that's happened on more than one occasion. I'm not gonna save Scum. We got real close though. But it feels like that's happened on more than one occasion when I've taken Runic Pyramid and then gone for the option to take the Normalities. I know they stay in your deck, but I've just gotten screwed on not being able to play more than 3 cards, even though we have the energy for it. Oh, why did I wanted to just... I didn't want to take any damage, so I wanted to see if we could just gain the block, but for some reason in my mind, it never crossed my mind that Fiend Fire would be exhausted. It should have just played Fiend Fire. That was such a dumb move.